has been getting you the mood on the ground this election season? We bring you this exclusive report from Kerala's Athingal as my colleague Pratibha Chandra has spoken to BJP candidate and NDA Minister V. Muralidharan, who's on a mega campaign trail. While it's a three-way fight for the constituency, the Union Minister has come out to exude confidence in BJP's victory.
We're on the campaign trail with Union Minister Muralidharan in the Athingal constituency. It's late in the night, but the campaign is going on in full swing. Thank you so much for sparing time for us. How is the campaign going? What are you expecting?
It's very good. Here there is a tri-cornered contest that's happening here. But the visit of the Prime Minister the other day to this constituency is giving us an upper hand, and I hope that when the results come, we will be able to clinch this seat.
Okay. So what is your go-to, when you're speaking to the voters, what is it you're saying? Because I heard you now speak about the Prime Minister as well. The Modi would guarantee something that the Prime Minister also spoke of when he was here.
See, the point that I was making is the NDA government under the Prime Minister Narendra Modi has been trying to provide the basic amenities to every citizen of this country, be it housing, water, roads, toilets, jobs, whatever it is. So in that effort, the last 10 years was a marked difference compared to the previous 67 years. But still we accept that we have more miles to cover. So we are asking for another term, that's the Prime Minister's third term, and during which period the Prime Minister has announced a target of making India a developed India. So where all the basic amenities will be provided to every citizen. So for that we would like to have the mandate of the people, the support of the people, and to make this constituency also a developed constituency. We should have a representative of National Democratic Alliance who will support the Prime Minister to be elected. So that's the request that I was making to the public.
So your pitch is also going to be the fact that you're somebody who is with the Prime Minister, who has worked with him closely in the cabinet. But I want to ask you, this is one of the constituencies where the BJP has about 20% vote share in 2019, 25. Okay, so it's one of the 5 constituencies that the party has outlined as an important seat where the party can do well. Realistically, what is the number you would give for the BJP in Kerala?
See, the thing is now we have another 8-9 days for polling. So it is too early for me to announce or predict the number of seats that the BJP will win. But I am sure that we will have a considerable number of seats for BJP, and it will not be 1 or 2. It will be more than that.
Okay, a very, very grand welcome that was accorded to you. We can hear the chants as well on the road. Supporters, waiting to have a glance at you, waiting to welcome you. It's going really great. So late in the night, so many people. Do you see the Prime Minister having acceptance here? Because, the language barrier, Tamil Nadu, South especially, the BJP has been trying.
Kerala has no such language barrier because Kerala has a large number of people who are working outside Kerala, within India and outside India. So in Kerala, when Prime Minister speaks in Hindi, we hear people accepting that, applause, giving the claps for that. So language is not a barrier, and Prime Minister Narendra Modi ji has been taking care of Kerala in a big way. Be it housing, be it water, be it roads. See, the national highway that is getting constructed, 680 kilometers with 45 meters width, 6-lane national highway, and 2 Vande Bharat trains. more than 1 lakh crore has been allocated. So people have high regards for the Prime Minister. There is a high level of following. One of the recent surveys showed that in Attingal, he has a following of almost 44%. So that's a very high percent. So even if I reach somewhere around that, definitely BJP will win this seat.
Okay, I want to ask you, today Rahul Gandhi in Wayanad has said that the Chief Minister doesn't ever criticize the BJP. He said that the BJP also shies away from criticizing the Chief Minister, hinting that there's a tacit understanding between the BJP and the CPM. What would you say to that?
Rahul Gandhi perhaps is not aware of what is happening around. Because when the Prime Minister came here, the Prime Minister's one of the severe comments that he made during his speech was against the Chief Minister and his daughter's corruption. Why Rahul Gandhi is not speaking against corruption? He says that he is against corruption, but he is silent on the corruption of the Chief Minister and his daughter. So, and then if the India Alliance, of which both of them are partners, why they are fighting in Kerala amongst them? They should put up a joint front against BJP. We would welcome that. So that means they are doing a shadow boxing here to fool the people. So they should stop that. And Rahul Gandhi should announce first how they view the corruption, the violence in the left-front government.
All right. I want to ask you, we were also in Thiruvananthapuram where we saw Shashi Tharoor's posters. In Rajiv Chandrasekhar's posters, there were Modi posters. Here is the same with you. We are seeing Modi's posters. We are not seeing Rahul Gandhi posters here, though he is an MP from Kerala. Why do you think that is? And in Rahul Gandhi's own rallies, they are not using the Congress flags. Why do you think that is?
I think they are perhaps embarrassed at their legacy, the legacy of corruption, the legacy of nepotism. So they don't have anything to say about the achievements of Congress while they were in power. So they want to create an atmosphere of some make-believe stories and then criticize the Prime Minister. So they have nothing related to the real facts. That is why they are shying away. See, I don't see any poster of Rahul Gandhi here. No Congress leader has put up his picture along with Rahul Gandhi's pictures. And Rahul Gandhi himself, during his entire campaign in Wayanad, they kept away, they decided not to use the Congress flag. That means they know that people are against the Congress, because Congress is now synonymous with corruption, with nepotism. So that could be the reason. That I don't understand. I don't know. Otherwise, they should explain what was the reason and what is the basis of not using Congress flag.
Okay, I just not to delay you, just two questions. One is because Kerala was on the brink of bankruptcy, it also went to the Supreme Court. The Chief Minister has been saying that it is the centre's policies that are to blame. In fact, several southern states have said that because there is a bigger revenue from here, southern states are made to pay more.
See, Kerala government went to the court, Supreme Court, saying that the centre should provide us more money. But before they went to the court, what they were telling the people was that we have 54,000 crores worth, 54,000 crores that is due from the centre. But when they went to the court, they didn't say any such thing. And ultimately the court threw out their plea and told the government of India to provide a bailout package. Bailout package means there is no substance in the plea that they made. So these allegations are all political allegations. It has nothing to do with substance, nothing to do with real facts.
Okay. The Chief Minister says that the BJP can campaign as much as they want, but communal forces don't have a place in Kerala.
See, communism itself is a philosophy that has been rejected across the world. And now, if Chief Minister feels that it is communism that will save Kerala, I would say that he should look around the world and find out what is happening around the world.
Okay. So lastly, to the people of Attingal who are watching, what is it that you're going to promise them when you come to power, if you become the MP from the constituency? What are you going to promise them?
See, the Attingal constituency during the last 70 years has not seen development, there is a lot of potential, but that has not been realized, that has not been utilized. There are issues in the coastal front, there are issues in the hilly terrains, the tribal areas, the scheduled caste areas, the farmers are facing problems, the traditional industries are having problems. So I am bringing out a very detailed plan for action, a development agenda for the entire constituency which covers every aspect. So I don't want to spell out one or two points. So, and that has evolved through discussions among the people. It is not something that I have created. People have suggested what they want. So I will be with the people. I will be trying to fulfill the aspirations, the needs, the demands of the people.
All right. Thank you so much for joining us. So Muralidharan saying that for the voters here, if you vote for any other party, they may probably be in the opposition. If you're going to vote for me, I'm going to be in the Prime Minister's cabinet. I speak to the Prime Minister. Okay, be in the government, part of the government at least.
I will be a ruling party MP.
Okay, your ruling party MP, somebody who knows the Prime Minister well, and that is going to work for the people, of course. Thank you so much for speaking to us.
Kane sir, your dinner.
On a tile? Arey, it's antibacterial.
Scratch resistant also.
The plates? Kane bhai, it's a tile ad.
IM Plus टेक्नोलॉजी से बने वर्ल्ड क्लास टाइल्स, टाइल हो तो सिंपल हो।